in Arcata on a private property parcel where Arcata Police Department is in the process of enforcing sort of an emergency eviction on residents here who have been unhoused and seeking shelter in this warehouse and around the perimeter of the warehouse. Reason being that there was a fire last night inside this warehouse. A tent caught fire. It's unclear how that happened, whether there was a candle burning, a cigarette, whether it was on purpose or not remains to be seen. But you can see in here people were making shelters, and the fire right over here. Everything's wet now. Fire department came in and squashed that fire, but as a result, the property owner has called on law enforcement to enforce previously issued trespass notices. So, you know, point of distinction, it's not an eviction because the property owner does not recognize them as residents here. So it is technically a trespass, which, you know, does not require a 30-day notice or anything like that. So officers here, let me zoom in. There we go. So officers issued a 4 o'clock deadline for people to remove themselves, their property, anything else, so they could get out of here by 4 o'clock. And as you can see, it's about 15 minutes past 4 p.m. here, California time. And so people are struggling to collect their belongings on what they feel is short notice, despite the awareness of a trespass notice issued on the property. So I'm going to take a walk around, look at the building. We'll get closer right here to this site where the fire department entered and put out the building, or put out the fire inside the building. And I can hear a resident behind me thanking the officers for, quote, being gracious with their time, or with allowing more time for people to leave. So people left very hastily. I did see a number of people just moving as quickly as they can with rolling carts piled as high as they possibly could. I spoke with Lieutenant Altizer here from the Arcata Police Department about what has taken place here today, and he has explained that the property has also been red tagged in several places. So we're going to go look at those red tags, which were removed and then relocated here in sort of an art display of sorts.
I actually picked up the burn pile the other day. There's a giant burn pile here that
Oh yeah, I remember it.
I thought that might make the city happy. I like single-handedly cleaned it the fuck up, and here we are now. The irony.
So are you okay moving out right now? Like, where you? I know earlier you were not sure about where to go.
I don't have anywhere to go. This is a recording thing? Yeah.
Yeah, it's down though. It's pointing down.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't care. It's well, maybe not. Yeah. So my issue is that the city of Arcata towed my car for back registration. I understand it should have been paid, but I was not able to. I lived in my car, and so that has put me out on the streets. And I'm also being stalked by a human trafficking ring at night with cars trying to nab me up. Other girls that I know experience the same thing. So there really isn't an option for me but to be around people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not my first like
For
I
security.
yeah, for security exactly. I yeah, so I don't really know what to do. And the police officers have actually been really gracious today with giving people time. They don't. Like, look at this. It's just a mess. You know, I don't know how we fix the situation, but there are not adequate resources for homeless people, and we're being like continuously more and more marginalized. Like, my life, everybody here would have been almost functional if it weren't for like the city going out of their way to target them because they are part of like the van life community or whatever that we've had for so long, and now
Yeah.
it's this. And
Okay.
I don't know how to fix it, but I know that you know, there's nowhere for us to go. It's not like we can just disappear.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. Officers told me that Arcata House Partnership was making efforts to come out and offer resources to people. Have you
I mean,
spoke? I
yeah,
don't know.
they showed up for sure, but there's no resources. There's they said that there was a warming station in Eureka. We could go warm up in Eureka.
That's what they had available?
I'm not talking smack on them because they're
Right.
you know what I mean?
Resources are scarce for everybody.
Exactly. So
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I appreciate them. So I'm not trying to like
No, I hear
downplay
you.
that, but no, like
But it's good to understand what they are offering.
right.
So that's why I'm asking.
Or like, for example, when every time that I found a creative solution for myself, it's been the city has basically put me back on the streets. Like I had somebody with private property who was willing to let me live in my car on it. The city ixnayed that, so putting me back on the streets. Then my car's towed. You know, now I'm just out here. I'm 37 with 2 college degrees. You know what I mean? Like I'm like and it's partly because with like the transition of the economy in Humboldt, I know a lot of people here
Yeah.
were industry lifers. Like I worked in the weed industry for over a decade and I was very successful, but our way of life is,
Yeah.
you know, it just fell apart. So what do we do now? It's a weird transition period and it shouldn't look like this, but like it
Yeah.
yeah, anyway, I hope that helps.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. No, I very much appreciate your voice and for offering your thoughts. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for listening. I
Totally.
hope that gives you some
Oh shit! Let me help you. You got it?
I think so. I don't think that chair is the
Oh,
way to
but
go.
This is the struggle, though, right? Like just getting out.
This is. I mean, I got most of my stuff out. It's just last minute odds and ends. Why not grab shampoo and Bailey's? You know.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah, don't leave the Baileys behind.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Okay. Okay, so I think we'll shut it down now. Oh, I should mention before I shut this down, we now have memberships available at Humboldt Freelance, and I will be doing exclusive content for members. That's a new thing. Check that out. In addition, there will be further reporting on this incident at Redheaded Blackbelt. That's the news group that I work with. And you can find that reporting at kymkemp.com. That's KYMKEMP.com at Redheaded Blackbelt.